That's it, closing act. I want to thank all of my opening acts. You guys were wonderful, and I hope you all have great success in your races. My name is Charles Hutchinson. I am running for Illinois State Representative in the 18th District, and more importantly, I am a husband and a father and a pet owner and an all-around great guy. Now, when I'm out talking to people in my district, I ask them, what are the biggest issues you have in Illinois? They want me to just do one thing. They ask for one thing and one thing only. Common sense legislation. That's what they want. And that's what I bring to the table. Common sense legislation. The left has gone way far away from where they need to be, from where the Illinois representative wants them to be. You know, my candidate is in the pocket of special interests, Planned Parenthood, the unions, and they are pushing her far, far where she should not be. We should have common sense. Illinois is fiscally in a mess. We need common sense to bring that back. So that means voting for budgets that are actually balanced. Common sense says we don't rely on borrowing in order to have a balanced budget. You know, we should have, a big part of our issue with Illinois finances is pension. We need pension reform. Common sense says that any elected officials should not be getting a pension. They really shouldn't. If you're elected, you don't get a pension. And when it comes to pensions, if we're going to have them, you get one. You got to stop the twos and the threes and the fours of the pension.
Yeah.
You get one pension, you're going to have it, and that's it. All right? But those are common sense things that we need to be doing. All right? Also, when it comes to education, common sense says the kids come first, and parents come first in that. Common sense that we need to teach the basics, the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic. Those are the things we should be teaching in school. That's common sense, and that's what we'll be focusing on in school, not this other stuff that they're all getting into now. Common sense addresses. Common sense tells us that we should have safe neighborhoods for kids and for families. Common sense tells us strong policing is important. Common sense says we don't tell the police that they're no good. We stand behind the police, and we support the police, and we want safe neighborhoods, getting rid of the drugs and the criminals on the streets as best we can. That's common sense. And common sense tells us that when it comes to being engaged, the family is the most important part of our societal structure.
Yeah.
Parents need to be able to raise their kids, not the state. The parents, they have the say as to what goes on. All right? So common sense tells us that that's where we need to focus our energies. You gotta have better spending. We don't need more taxes in Springfield. They get plenty of our money. It's an issue of spending reform. Common sense tells us we're wasting our money. We're one of the highest tax states in the country. We need to at least freeze the taxes. We need to bring it down. We need to control the spending. That's the common sense way to go. And yeah, that's where we are. Thank you very much, Charles.